Hi everyone, so this is a crystal video I'm making for you guys today, just to talk about what crystals I carry with me and how they help me, and also to do a book review for all of you crystal enthusiasts. I'll go ahead and start with that. So this book is a book that I would recommend to anybody wanting to learn about crystals. It's called The Crystal Healer. And mine looks kind of beat up because I use it all the time. And it's by Philip Permnett. I hope I'm saying that right. And it's a great book. Lots of information in here about cleansing your crystals, preparing for crystal work, crystal elixirs, all kinds of stuff like that. And I have to say that probably my favorite part about this book is that, I'm going to actually adjust this camera. Okay. There. Sorry about that. My favorite thing about this book is the fact that when you come to the Crystal Finder section on Chapter 3, the crystals are actually organized by color. Red, orange, yellow, green, pink, rainbow, multicolor, and then all through blue, violet, white, black, gray, and brown. So if I wanted to find a crystal, say I had... Let's see what I have here. Rose quartz. Rose quartz is probably, I don't know if I should say this, but it's probably my favorite crystal of all time. This is a beautiful piece of rose quartz. I love it. So obviously rose quartz is pink, so I would go to 57, page 57. And to the pink section, and it's not on the first page, but I'm sure it's right here. Gives you a picture of the rose quartz, and you've got the common sources where you find it, its astrological associations, the chakra it's associated with, healing qualities, you've got physical and emotional, spiritual. So it gives a lot of great information, and boy, rose quartz is a powerful crystal. It does a lot of things. So if you are just starting out your crystal collection, rose quartz is a great crystal to have. So also this is great. So I recommend this awesome book. So I wanted to talk to you. I've gotten in the habit of carrying crystals with me when I go out. So usually the ones that I carry when I go out are rose quartz here. I have my tiger's eye here, and my Reiki teacher and friend did a Reiki session on me, and I hope I'm not saying this wrong, but she linked me up to tiger's eye. So this is a power stone for me. And it's an excellent power stone for me because it's all about courage, and it's like a feel-good crystal. And so I really like it. In fact, when I found out that she had linked me up to it, before I even did any research about it, any reading that is, I meditated with it and cleansed it and just carried it around in my pocket for a couple of days just to see how it felt to me. It's really awesome to have books like The Crystal Healer to learn about what crystals do, but I've also learned to work with crystals before you put a bunch of... crystal will do for you what you need, and I hope I'm making sense, but for me, this crystal is all about courage. And I call the tiger's eye small but mighty because that's how it helps me feel. Like, even though sometimes I feel small, I must remember that I'm mighty. So that's my tiger's eye. I always have it on me. And this is Damburite right here. And I haven't done a lot of reading on this either. Right now I did a cleansing, and I've been meditating with it, and I've been carrying it with me. And for me, this crystal, is really good for social situations. I find that when I have this crystal on me, it's very easy for me to communicate with other people. It's just so natural. In fact, I was at the grocery store today with Danby Wright in my pocket, and I got into 4 separate, pretty decently long conversations with people who I had never met before, and that's not something that I typically do. I'm fairly social, but this crystal just brought people to me that I talked to for a good amount of time. In fact, I was probably at the grocery store twice as long as I would have been otherwise. So I'll obviously be doing some more reading about this and some more meditating with it, but great crystal for me to have. And then this is a piece of tumbled lepidolite, and I have my piece of raw lepidolite here at home all the time, but I carry this with me. For me, lepidolite is really good for mood balancing. And of course I have a clear quartz with me, which gives all my other crystals, a boost. And I haven't done a lot of meditating with this quartz. I did cleanse it, but I haven't done a lot of meditating with it, but it's beautiful. So those are the crystals I carry with me, and yeah, I would recommend, spending quality time with your crystals. Another thing, just to go back to the crystal healer, another thing that I want to say really quick about this book is that the author has a section in the front of the book where he talks about, where he refers to crystals as stone people. And he talks about not using the word use, like you wouldn't say I use crystals with my Reiki, or I use crystals for healing. He says to say work with crystals, because he talks about how they're stone people and how they have their own I'm all blah, blah. But the more time you spend with your crystal and the more you get to know it, you realize that it has its own power and its own way of helping, and each crystal is so specific, and I think that's cool. So stone people. Yeah. Anyway, good book, great crystals, and thanks for watching. Bye.